So here are the colors. We'll see how this turns out. I don't really have like the best colors, but they're close enough. So we'll see. We'll see. But this yellow's really bright, which is okay. It'll work. It'll work. But yeah, let's see if I could do this. Yeah. Alright, so I was like sketching a little diagram out, which is weird, but this helps me kind of think of how to do this, and it looks like this is going to be made up of a lot of parts, so I'm going to try to make the head first, and then the ears. So this is going to require probably a lot of sewing, which I'm fine with, but it's like, that doesn't make it as easily market preppable? I don't know, but anyway. I'm gonna try to do the head first, and then the ears. This is a lot of parts because the head, ears, arms, legs, body, and hat. Okay, let's get started on the head though. Okay, so the shape of the head is good. The only thing is just way too big. Because if I were to continue, he'd be huge. So I'm gonna try the same exact pattern that I wrote out, but instead of starting with 8 single crochet, I'm gonna start with 6. Who knew writing patterns was so hard, right? Okay. Alright, so I redid the head because this was just gonna turn out way too big, and I know they kind of look the same, but trust me, this one is a lot smaller, so he's probably gonna be like that big. But otherwise, if I had left him like this, he would have been like, he would have been huge. So, I wrote out the new pattern. So it's basically the same thing as the other pattern, just instead of 8 single crochet, it is 6 single crochet. I also added his little freckles, or where the whiskers come out on animals. So I think he's coming along pretty good so far, honestly. So I'm gonna add his eyes. I'm gonna embroider the eyes and then the mouth and make his ears, and I think that'll be it for today. And then I'll work on the body tomorrow. Yes, he's pretty cute though so far. I'm glad I redid him. Actually, he's turning out really well. I didn't get the mouth as good on this side, but I did it really well on this side. Don't ask me why or how that happened, but he looks a little silly head on, but from side to side, oh my goodness, he actually looks like how he's supposed to. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Oh my goodness. He's a little funky. He's a little messed up, not even gonna lie. But I think he's cute. I think it's coming together. Yes. I'll be sharing this pattern once I'm done if anybody wants to follow along. Maybe I'll make like a pattern tutorial. But I will definitely put the written pattern in the description below once I finish it. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep now and maybe finish him over the weekend. Here is another update. His body came along pretty nicely. It's not perfect, but this is my very first time doing a complex pattern, so I'm trying not to be too critical. Here is the body. I made a lot of mistakes, so I had to frog a lot, but he's looking pretty good. Here he is. I finally finished him. I think he turned out good. Ooh, almost dropped it. No! I think he turned out pretty good, from making him completely from scratch. I think I'll do a pattern tutorial. He is a little bigger than like I wanted him to be, but that's okay. I got the little details on his neck too. You can see how I attached it, which I think is funny that I didn't attach it with the black yarn. I attached it with blue yarn, but then I had to go back and add the black yarn to make it more character accurate. I probably should have done the badges with felt, but I did it with yarn. But I don't know, he has a certain charm to him. He's very cute, and I am proud of this. Even though he's not perfect, he's beautiful. Oh, I dropped him. He's big. He's not that big, but he's bigger than I was expecting him to be. But yes, let me know if you guys want a pattern tutorial on him, because I have it all written down, so I could probably just either do a tutorial video or just share the pattern. I'll try to put the pattern in the description box below, but I might not. I might just wait. But yeah, look at the good boy. He's beautiful. I'm keeping him. Good night. I feel like I'm 5, but he's just literally so snuggly. He is. Also, now you can see how big he is. He's pretty big. Like, here's my face, here's my head. He's huge.